Top of the morning, fight fans. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua has stated that he would just knock Fury out and outbox Wilder. Okay. He went on to elaborate, he wouldn't use any of the jab, nonsense, just work him, and work him. With Wilder, he said that he can just outbox Wilder, no problem. Fury's a bit more elusive. So I just have to pin him down a little bit more, So other words, he was stating that he would just really cut off the ring on Tyson Fury. You know what I mean? And a lot of commentators that night when Wilder fought Fury did criticize Wilder for not doing that. Because when he did get the initial knockdown in the 9th round, that's what he was able to do. If you notice, Fury was in the corner, and I don't even really know he planned that like that. I think he was just trying to, I think he accidentally pinned Fury, but Fury's cockiness, because by the 9th round, he was feeling himself, I feel. That's why he got caught. But the whole idea is someone big, elusive, quick like Fury, you'd have to pin in the corner. You'd have to cut off the ring. You'd have to work to the body. You'd have to do the things necessary to bring this guy's guard down. You know what I mean? So it makes a lot of sense on what AJ was saying with that. Now, as far as Wilder, he said that I would just outbox Wilder. Now, he did go on to talk about Miller, his opponent in front of him. He said that he was just going to beat Miller up, no problem. Yeah, he's a big guy, but a bigger target. Okay. Sure, he'll be throwing punches, so I got to be on my A game. I'll bring him to 100, then knock him down to 80, then to 60, then to 40, then to 20, and then until it's nothing left. Okay. So he basically states that he was just going to beat all the will out of Jarrell Miller. He's a 5-1 favorite to beat Miller. A lot of people are not looking for an upset, but 5-1 ain't real terrible odds. You know what I'm saying? But I find it funny that the only person that he's not expressing the most with is Wilder. I remember it was a time when they asked Joshua about Wilder. He was like, I'll knock him spark out, if you remember that. In this interview, he was just saying, I'll outbox Wilder. So that tells me counterpunching that first off, Anthony Joshua has redirected his focus, his focus towards the anger that he has towards Miller. Because, they had heated words and he said, I'll knock him out in 4. Then, hey, I'm going to knock him out in 8. You know what I mean? In a freestyle that he dropped on Sway's universe. But then he was like, I got to be careful. And he admitted that was anger. So that conveys to me that Miller got to him. So he wants to beat up Miller. Well, it's like he redirected his focus towards Miller. That's what that tells me. Because Miller's talked a lot of trash. Miller's, brought the mom jokes in there, and then, that and opened up a whole can of nasty worms, right? A can of maggots, actually. But as far as Wilder, he didn't say I'll knock him spark out this time. He just said I'll outbox him. So that tells me that he would be worried about Wilder's power. You know what I mean? Instead of going in there and knocking Wilder the spark out. You see the difference in those statements, how people look at things, and I guess they redefine what they say about particular people or particular opponents. You know what I'm saying? So, what I think about that, we got to see. We just have to see. That's what the heavyweight division's about. That's what fighting's about. These guys got to get in there and fight each other to see who fights who. I got another video loading about the specifics of the deal with Tyson Fury and, actually with Deontay Wilder. But anyway, Anthony Joshua, he is come stateside. He's came to America. He's in America. So, he's hit all these networks, all the podcasts, except for Joe Rogan. I don't know if he'll be on Joe Rogan, but, he's hit up the Breakfast Club, Sway's Universe. He's been on these platforms and, spoke his piece on there. and he had also these particular things to say. But he says his punishment towards Miller, he'll outbox Wilder and he'll just simply knock out Fury. You know what I mean? So I believe he's looking at Wilder, with more concern than any of those other fighters, right? Punish Miller, knock out Fury, and outbox Wilder. You know what I mean? So that's what he states. You guys look at it like that, but I just think he's more concerned about the power of Deontay Wilder and not getting caught with those big punches like Ortiz did. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about this article. I will leave the link below. Let you guys check it out. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been counterpunched. Peace.